Hi guys, welcome to Just So Rare. Today's video I didn't really want to do. I don't want to do it. I'm frustrated, I'm angry about So Rare's latest announcement today. However, as people will say on Twitter, I'm argumentative, I'm controversial, whatever they want to say. However, I'm of the belief if something needs criticising or praising, you come out and say it regardless. And that brings me on to my point on why I'm doing this video. There are a lot of content creators on YouTube with massive following, far more than most on So Rare. For some reason, and I believe I know the reason, they will not criticise So Rare under any circumstances. They're more interested in, uh, this is going to sound terrible, but I don't really give a shit. I've gone past caring, to be honest. They're more interested in raking in the money via affiliation and Patreon, having all these group meetings and Barcelona and all that bollocks. It's starting to fucking piss me right off, I've got to tell you. So, if you don't want to hear negativity about So Rare, then turn the video off and stop it now, because things need to be said. And in my opinion, this is the only place you're going to hear the truth, or the truth as I believe it to be. So, anyway, anyone who's hasn't been on the platform as long as me, I need to tell you certain things that went on way, way before. I started in August 2020. Around October 2020, as you're aware, if you buy a card now off the secondary market and it's got level 10, there will be a reduction. So you'll probably receive the card and it'll be a level 8, because that's the deduction they make when you transfer. That was never in place when I first started So Rare. So in October 2020, they implemented a new rule that had that XP reduction. A prominent member who's also does the So Rare podcast with Hibby, called YNWA, on the eve of that being implemented, he received on his main account 300 plus cards. And that's a fact. You can go on the blockchain, you can see it. Now, he claims that was from his brother's account. Yeah, right. Honestly, they're taking us for idiots, in my opinion, on some of the shit that they've come out with. So he claims they come from his brother's account. Incidentally, YNWA is sort of pally with Nicholas, the CEO of So Rare. So that's important information, because I know if I was caught doing it, or a normal user, we wouldn't have got away with it. However, YNWA went about in his arrogant way and no action was taken. So am I surprised now that this announcement, no action's really been, they haven't done anything wrong, T's and C's, they're all, yeah, honestly, do me a favor. It's absolutely nonsense. So no, I'm not surprised, because in all honesty, it's been going on since I've been on the platform. Maybe not as clear and blatant or as many people doing it, but I've got no doubt it has been. So I'm fuming. I'm lost for words at stages, because I just can't believe what's going on, if I'm honest. So that thing with YNWA in October 2020 is relevant to how Blackpool have come on board, in my opinion, because YNWA is one of the members of Blackpool. Now, for anyone who's thinking I'm talking a load of nonsense, research a company called Fabric, and it's with a K, not a C. Now, So Rare is saying Blackpool don't invest into the company directly. I would argue, if you look at Fabric, you will see that they invest in Blackpool and also So Rare, the company. So, in my opinion, it's a clever way of getting around it. No, Blackpool have got no links to So Rare in terms of financing, because it's in someone else's fucking name. So, obviously, it's difficult to prove, but that is a fact. What I'm telling you, that they invest in two companies, they're open and honest about that. However, So Rare would then argue, well, it's not Blackpool investing in So Rare. Well, I would argue it is, but just in a different name. So I just want to ask you this now. Had you not joined So Rare whenever you joined, if you were thinking, oh, yeah, I've heard about this So Rare, I'm going to go on Twitter and have a look. If you had a look on Twitter today and you've seen all of this going on, would you really even consider joining So Rare? Because honestly, I wouldn't. I'd be running a mile because, in my opinion, looking from the outside, Sorare is a vehicle to me, or for investment companies just to come in with a load of wedge of money and think, fuck it, we'll just play the game how we want to. We'll multi accounts, collude, cheat the system, whatever you want to call it. If they're investing big bucks, they can get away with almost fucking anything they want to, in my opinion. And that's been proved, I think, by the announcement today. Now, whether Sorare have not tightened their T's and C's up from the very beginning and there's a loophole, I'm no legal expert, I haven't got a clue. But if that's the case, Sorare need to get into their legal team, hire better solicitors or lawyers, whatever you want to call them, and tighten up those T's and C's. Because legally, they might not be doing anything wrong, this company or companies, however many there are out there, but morally, no one can tell me it's right what they're doing, because it isn't. What Hibby has had over £1 million worth of cards transferred into his account. They tried to cheat the system originally by just renaming his account so there would be no XP deduction. But Nicholas came on bloody Discord this morning saying there's no pooling or whatever. Well, where the fuck are those £1 million worth of cards come from? Because I haven't had them. Are we all receiving them? Because if we are, happy days, we'd have forgotten about it all, you know? But it ain't happening. So for him to say there's no pooling going on, my simple question is, how did Hibby receive £1 million worth of cards? Because I know he haven't bought them. Now, I've got to calm down because I'm fuming about all this, in all honesty. And I know with the scheme of things that's going on in the world, it shouldn't be as a bigger story as it is. I'm fully aware of what's going on in the world. However, in a selfish way, life goes on and you get involved in things that are affecting you. Whether that's right or wrong is another debate, but that's just the way I am. I would think most users would agree that Sorare is a fantastic platform. I would, 100%. I've always thought it from day one, and it's got the potential to be a massive global product, which is ultimately going to benefit all users. However, if the management don't get a fucking grip on this and start sorting these wankers out who are trying to cheat, fucking manipulate the system, because ultimately, are Blackpool investing in Sorare at this moment in time? No, because they don't need to. They might have had to at the start. All they're doing now is creaming all the rewards. Well, ask yourself, who are paying for those rewards? Ultimately, the little users who are buying cards from auction all the time. Because Blackpool aren't, unless it's a unique Mbappe and they want to show off, oh yeah, I've spent 150 fucking grand on one. But ultimately, they're not financing anything at this moment. They're just creaming week in, week out the rewards. So I don't know what hold, if any, they've got on Sorare, but something's not right in my opinion. And Sorare need to get a grip on it and sort it out, because ultimately, if people start losing faith in the platform, I'm umming and ahhing now. I don't know whether I want to be a part of this Sorare, because morally it's not right. And I can't be involved in something that I don't believe is morally right. People are different. If they're making money, they'll turn a blind eye like they did on Football Index when there was so many things wrong with it, but because everything was green and making money, oh, fuck it, we'll just don't worry about it. And look what happened there. So, you know, just bear that in mind too. I'm not suggesting Sorare is going to go under tomorrow or anything like that, but I think it's causing massive damage to the product, especially for anyone looking to join up now and they were going to go on Twitter. You know, they're just not going to join. I'm just fed up, to be honest, and I just want it sorted. I want a fair, open system, transparent, you know, and quite clearly that's the, I don't care what anyone tells me, that's not happening at this moment in time. I've got no problems with multimillionaires playing the game and I can't compete with them because that's just life. But when they're cheating and manipulating the system, I can't be a part of that. So anyway, guys, sorry about this so-called negative video, if you want to put it that way, but I'm just speaking my mind and what I believe to be the truth. Thanks for watching. Cheers, guys.